everybody. Let me get myself together. I know nobody's in the room, but listen, this was a challenge, and I have to go live on my YouTube page. So I'm trying to, there I go. And I wanted to real quick go over 10 booking nightmares with booking a band. I know any of you guys have ever, take my earpiece off, booked a band. It's a lot of trepidation that comes with that, a lot of concern, a lot of Lord, what in the world am I doing? So you may not know how to book band. So I'm gonna give y'all the 10. Give you 10 of the your worst nightmares. Y'all read the title. So anyway, hey everybody, welcome to my live on YouTube. This is like my second time going live. So I'm really excited. And I'm also scared. But you know what? Doing it scared is getting it done. Um, do I have everything looking right? Yep, we're good. Oh, hello to hey Richard. What you doing up this time of night? Everything don't always go smooth, Richard, and you know that, honey. You know that. You know that. So yeah, if you don't know, my name is Tomea. I'm the CEO, founder, owner of Music Productions, and the leader of Tomea Nem Band. And I just wanted to give you guys I want to break down this topic. It had been on my mind for a while, especially with some of the gigs that I just booked and different things that we have going on for the end of this year and going into um, 2025. And I'm like, you know what? I need to make a video. People, it's some things that they don't know about booking bands. So if you ever tried to book a band or a musician and felt overwhelmed, concerned, your blood pressure was up, this is for you. So the first thing, number one, I'm gonna give y'all 10 tips. First one is find a band that's the right fit for you and your event. What do you want? What type of vibe do you want? Is it gonna be laid back? Do you want a party band? You want everybody up dancing all night? Do you want a little bit of both? Do you want smooth jazz? Do you want what you want? So it's important for you to know what it is that you want so that when you're vetting bands, they can give you what you want. As for Tamia and them, as for me and my house, we always take time to understand what it is that the people want, what the overall theme for your event is, for um, just what the vibe is, what's the energy, and we ask those questions because we want to give you what you want. And we offer, consultations. You were more than welcome to come to a gig. You're more than welcome to check out any videos that we may have. I have plenty here on YouTube and on the other social media, so you can see what we do. Because and some bands are like us. We can do everything. We can go from the oldies, Motown, all the way down to Lizzo, to the current. So it just depends on what you want for your event, and that's what we'll bring to the party. Two, which probably could be number one because it's important. Budget. The budget is important. You need to know how much you want to spend, but you need to also be aware that what you want to spend determines how much band you get and how much time you get. Yeah, it's tight. So that's that. But for my band, and so yeah, the budget can be a thing. But as for us, what we do to help with the budget is we offer tiered packages. So I have the soloist, and everything kind of has a church theme because that's my thing. I call my band the Deacon Board. I call my singers the Deaconesses or the Nimettes because we're to me and them. But you can we have the soloist, which is just me and a keyboard player for small intimate things like in your home. Um, you don't want a lot of music. You want just a little traveling music as they call it. While people mingle and mix. And then we might turn up a little bit. Then I have the deacon board, which is me and just the musicians. And then I have the church choir, which is me and the background singers and the musicians. And we offer those at different tiered prices based on how much music you want, how long, and all those type of things. So we try to offer different packages for all the people, which leads me to number three. I know, getting an unclear quote from a band is like, what? How much you charge for what? What? So we try to be very clear in our pricing. I ask a lot of questions, and this is not necessarily me you're talking to, but my management. We ask a lot of questions because we want to give you what you want. We don't want anybody to be surprised by anything that has occurred. We don't want you to be surprised the day of your event, and we don't want to be surprised on the day of your event either because somebody dropped the ball and asked enough questions, and we just don't. So we ask a lot of questions to get an understanding of the budget and the pricing and all that good stuff. Um, so now we're at three. Availability. Hello, whoever you are watching. Availability. Have you ever fallen in love with a band? You saw them, and you were like, "Oh my God, I gotta have this band. They the one. They the one." Talk to them, and they booked on your day. Hmm. So what we do is I keep my calendar uh open. I keep it up to date so that I'm able to say, yeah, we're available, no, we're not available. And then even if we're not available, I want to put a little pin right here. This is not to people booking. This is for people, this is for the other bands. If I can't do it, I will hand it off to someone that I know is capable. I will refer it out to a band that I know and trust, to a band that I know will take care of my client, take care of the client, and give them exactly what they want for their event. If I can't do it, if I'm booked, I will hand it to one of my good sisters, my good brothers in the game and allow them to do it. To take care of their client because I don't want people to not have the event of their dreams just because I'm not available. And there are people that will not refer out. They're like, no, I don't refer people. No, if we can't do it, then I don't. What is that about? Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. It's not good. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Don't do it. Because God lacks nothing. There's no reason for you to try to keep folks from doing it. Anyway, so that was 4. 5, inconsistent quality. You don't know who is going to show up. What you're like, oh, am I going to have this band right here that I see? Or am I going to have some feelings or whatever, whatever. As for me and my house, my band, if anyone is not available, everyone that I work with, everyone within my network is the bomb. And the quality of music, the quality of the performance never changes because that's my name. So I'm gonna make sure it's giving what it's supposed to give, like the kids say. So don't worry about its inconsistent quality as far as when you're booking my band. Okay? Top 10 things. 6, communication challenges. The people don't answer the phone, they're not responding to emails, all these types of things. I know that's a concern and that's an issue, but that should be your first red flag. This ain't the band for me. If you're trying to book for your wedding, your Christmas party, or whatever you got going on, your corporate event, if they can't respond, in a timely manner, in a professional manner, within the same business day, or most time they say like within 24 to 48 hours, um, get somebody else. Get somebody else to do it. As for me and my house, what we do, there's so many times that I've heard from people, Tamia, you guys weren't even the cheapest. You weren't even the most affordable. Um, but because you were professional in your communication, you got back to me and you answered all my questions and you gave me all the information, we chose y'all. So professionalism makes a difference. So if the band is not responding in a timely manner, that's your first red flag. Move on. Number 7, logistics and setup. Setting up sound equipment and coordinate with the venue, it can be a lot. It's a lot. And people, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. One time, I kind of took my hands off of a situation that my band was booked for, and I'm usually very, I don't want to say anal, but I'm very particular because I don't like to leave anything to chance. For this reason, I'm gonna tell y'all about right now. So we were booked for an event, and they said, "Oh, we got sound," and the whole week, me and my people are like, "Hey, give us the sound guy's information because we just want to make sure everything is everything." No, it's good. It's gonna be great. He knows. He already knows. Give us and what's his name? What's the number? Let my people talk to him. Make sure we're on the same page. Da, da, da. Get there, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing that go with nothing, and want the band to perform. And looking at me, and I'm like, didn't I ask y'all for this people information? Then the person like, nobody told me. I didn't know I had to do sound for a band. I was just ready for a DJ. Da, da, da. I had to call an audible. Thank God for Jesus. And then I know people again, like I said a couple of numbers ago, having a solid network makes a difference. Um, I was able to call a good friend, and luckily he wasn't doing nothing. Amazingly, because he's normally really, 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 really booked. Um, and he was able to come and do sound for us for that event. And I'm like, see, y'all see why I act the way I act about stuff because that's my name on the line. So when you're booking a band, get all the things together. Make sure that I'm trying to get back to my little list. Make sure that everybody knows what's popping. And so we that's why when you book me, you also book my sound guy. This is included in the price because I don't have time for that. I don't like my blood pressure to be raised. I don't have time for that. And yeah, unless the venue that you're at has a dedicated sound staff, like for example, when we did the Rayleigh Underground, they have a sound man that's their rules. They're like, don't nobody touch our stuff but us. That's different. Then we'll let them because them people gonna be there to do it. So I'm not worried about it. But other than that, I'm bringing my folk with me because I don't want to sound like we're making popcorn on the stage. Anybody got time for that? Number 8, unreliable performers. I know that you people are afraid of the band canceling, not showing up, being flaky. I've seen that happen before too. It happened to one of my good co-workers. And I would consider her a friend too. Somebody counseled her on her wedding. Um, yeah. And I know you're like, why she didn't book you? Because she wanted me to just come to the wedding and enjoy. And I'm like, no, ma'am, this is my job. So let me give you what you need for your wedding. Don't worry about me singing. I mean, just coming and enjoying. Hello, and y'all can say hi in the chat. How y'all doing? Um, so yeah, so I that's something I take very seriously. If I say we're gonna be there, we're gonna be there unless the Lord pick one of us up and take us home. Which I hope ain't no time soon. But so because I value my professional reputation. Nobody's gonna ever be able to say, oh, Tamia didn't show up on time, Tamia's band was whatever, they didn't give what I paid for. They was no bam. 9 times out of 10, we probably gonna give a little more. We're gonna stay a little bit later. We're gonna get into that thing and have a good time with y'all and give you more than what you pay for. So I believe in being reliable. So that's don't worry about it. Number 9, lack of personalization. You don't want a cookie cutter type situation where it's boom, 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 boom. You get the same show that somebody else got the same. No, that's why we asked a lot of questions at the beginning. What do you want? What you need from the band? What kind of song? What's the vibe? What we doing? What we giving? Is there any special shout outs? Who birthday is it? Who party is it? Where they used to work at? I'm gonna be all in your business. When I finish the gig, I'm gonna be your cousin. We're gonna be family because I'm gonna know all your stuff and I'm gonna put it in the microphone and we're gonna have a good time. So when you're booking a band, let them know, hey, specialize this thing, tailor make this thing to me. And that's a part of one of the things that I've addressed going into 2025. I now have some systems in place that when people, my lead sheet, when they fill out the lead sheet, boom, they can put everything they need to tell us about their event. And Yeah, from the budget all the way down, and vice versa. With us, with the fact sheet, frequently asked questions, so you don't have to wonder. It's already on a piece of sheet of paper. And then 10, last but not least, last minute surprises. Don't nobody like that. Don't nobody like last minute surprises. So we always make sure that about a week out, we're calling, hey, just checking in on the event, making sure everything is everything. Give me the day of contact's phone number. Give me the um or the wedding planner, whoever the person is, it's going to be my contact. Where do we park? What time do we set up? Like all of the things, we get those things understood about a week or so out because we don't like surprises. Now, things still can happen. I had one time where I was trying some new musicians, and that little baby had said he was double booked and left, left, left my gig. But the way the Lord loves me, and for whatever reason, I wasn't even concerned. He sent me not one but 2 grams in the bush to take care of that situation, so nobody was none the wiser. We did have to start a little bit late, which really burnt my biscuits because that's not how I roll. And that person can never gig with me again. Well, they didn't even gig with me, but I wouldn't even call them. Yeah. So those are the things. The 10 nightmares or concerns or questions or surprises or frustrations with booking a band. I'm running that down one more time. Number one, making sure that the band is the right fit. Vet them out. Number two, budgetary constraints. Know how much you can pay and be okay with saying no. And be okay with the band not being in your budget because every band ain't for everybody, and that's okay. It's okay. You have to be okay with no. Three, unclear pricing. If they can't give you a clear price based on what you've asked them for, red flag. Go on about your business. Go on about your business. And sometimes you get what you pay for. So if somebody's much cheaper, it's a reason why. They probably ain't what you want. If you want something good, you don't have to pay for it. That's just how life is. Four, availability issues. Making sure that the band that you want is available. You got to decide quick what you want, who you want, and when you want them. Because this is our job. This is our livelihood. So if we're not working, we're not eating. So we gonna be booked. So when you know you want a band, you see the band, you want the band, go and lock them down. And let me tell y'all something, money on the wood make the deal go good. So deposits was gonna hold your date for the band. Inconsistent quality. Know who you're getting when you're getting them. If you see this band and they always got different keyboard player, always got different singer, always got different, it's another flag. Cause who are these people? Why you ain't never got the same folk? What's going on with you? Mm, mm. Six, communication challenges. If they don't communicate in a professional, timely manner, red flag. They probably ain't the band for you. I've gotten a lot of gigs, and people have emailed and said, at the event, they're like, "Girl, you weren't even the cheapest one. We ain't even want to spend that much money, but because y'all was so professional, we like, shoot, that's the one right there. Cause look how they taking care of business." Number seven, logistics and setup. Get with the venue, get with the band, get with everything, line it up, make sure it all agree and come into agreement so that you don't have nobody, be like I was. They said they had it and I trusted it. And then they ain't had none. I had to go call the audible, had to pray that my people was available. But the way God loves me, he was available. Eight, unreliable performers. Unreliable performers, which kind of goes back to inconsistency because it's like, who are that? Damn, she don't sing the way the other girl sang that I saw when I booked y'all, that when I said I wanted y'all. So my band, the consistency is across the board. Everybody I roll, we got it going on, baby. What? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm knocking my little stuff over. Everybody I roll, we got it going on. Okay, okay. Number nine, lack of personalization. Anybody that's ever been to a Tomea show, I'm gonna call your name. I'm gonna put you in that thing. We're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna be sweating my wig out. because I want you to feel like this show is just for you. We're singing just for you. We ain't never did this like this for nobody else. And I want everybody to feel like that. When I finish with your event, like I said before, we're gonna be cousins, we're gonna be family, you're gonna be my best friend, we're gonna have it going on. You're gonna call me later, we're gonna be friends. Because we're gonna have just that much fun. And then 10 last minute surprises. Always do a follow-up call before a week out from your event. Make sure everything is lined up because sometimes stuff be stuffing, life be lifing, and that's okay. Because if you planned everything out, one or two things going awry, you can quickly make the adjustments, especially as a professional. And before I close this out, because I was just doing this real quick, and it's already longer than I wanted it to be. Um, oh, the shirt, Book of Tamia. So it's me. There's my shirt. I will be putting these out at the top of the year. A line of Tamia isms, if you will, because I always be saying something. And so one of my friends like, you need to put that on the shirt. So okay, I'll put it on the shirt. So I went to my Book of Tamia shirt. So the name was green because green for the money, gold for the honey. And yeah, that's it. I don't know if anybody else is left in the chat. I just wanted to go live real quick, put those top 10 things or 10 common frustrations when trying to book a band and how my band addresses those and how we work to avoid those type of things. Do anybody have anything? I see it's two people. I don't know who y'all are, but hey, thanks for checking in. Um, say hi in the chat. Oh, and thank you, Richard Martinez. This is one of my band members. And he said, I thought everything went smoothly though, baby. Let me tell you, things be mm, be going down. But anyway, check it out. You guys can always see what I'm doing here on YouTube. You can go to my website, tomeanem.com, TOMEANEM.com. And check out my songs, my music, my videos, and you can book us uh for 2025. We're ready to do it and give y'all some good music and give you some real something you can feel. And please stream my songs and let me know what you think. God bless y'all and good night.